In every corner of our planet, from the sun-scorched savanna to the frozen polar wastes, a relentless drama unfolds. It is the ancient and unending story of the hunter and the hunted. But within the ranks of the hunters, there exists a complex and often brutal hierarchy. Not all predators are equal. Some rule by brute force, others by strategy. This is the predator hierarchy, ranked from bottom to apex. It is a world where survival depends not just on strength, but on cunning, opportunity, and sometimes the power of the group. Today we journey deep into this world of claw and fang. We will explore the intricate rankings that govern the lives of these magnificent creatures. Prepare yourself for a countdown of nature's most formidable hunters. This is the ultimate nature showdown, a definitive ranking of the world's greatest predators, from the clever scavenger to the planet's undisputed apex. The journey to the top begins now. Our journey begins at the foundational level of the predatory world, with animals defined not by overwhelming power, but by sheer resourcefulness. These are the opportunists, jackal, coyote. They've carved out a remarkable existence by mastering the art of being in the right place at the right time. Eternal watchers, senses scanning the horizon, listening for the sounds of a kill, smelling the scent of a meal left behind. A black-backed jackal will shadow a lion pride for days. It keeps a respectful distance, constant vigilance too close and it risks becoming prey. When the lions move on, the jackal moves in, stripping sinew from bone, sharp teeth built for the final harvest. The North American coyote thrives in spaces left by larger carnivores, an adaptable generalist. It hunts rodents, it hunts rabbits, it scavenges deer carcasses, and it forages for fruit and insects. This flexibility lets it prosper from wild forests to the fringes of our cities. Vultures, the ultimate cleanup crew, soaring on thermals, spotting carcasses from miles away. The opportunists may sit low in the predator hierarchy, but their intelligence and adaptability make them among the most successful and essential animals on Earth. Ascending the hierarchy, we encounter a class of predator that relies not on numbers or leftovers, but on individual perfection. These are the solo hunters, masters of stealth patience and the precisely timed strike. Here, success and failure are born alone. The leopard is perhaps the epitome of this solitary prowess. It is an artist of ambush. Dappled sunlight filtering through the canopy provides the perfect camouflage for its spotted coat, rendering it all but invisible to the unsuspecting antelope or warthog below. Every muscle is coiled, every sense is focused on the single moment when it will explode into action. The leopard's hunt is a masterclass in energy conservation and explosive power. The ensuing rush is breathtakingly swift, a blur of muscle and claw. It possesses the astonishing strength to hoist a carcass, sometimes heavier than itself, high into the branches of a tree, a larder in the sky. In the world of reptiles, snakes are the ultimate stealth assassins. A puff adder buried in the sand is a living landmine. Waiting for the vibration of approaching footsteps, it relies on its venom, a complex chemical cocktail delivered in a fraction of a second to subdue its prey. And in the skies above, the eagle reigns as the supreme solo hunter. From a tremendous height, its eyes, many times more powerful than our own, can spot the faintest movement of a rabbit or a fish in the water below. Its dive is a spectacular feat of aerodynamics and precision, wings folded back to achieve incredible speeds. The final moments are a display of awesome power, as its talons, capable of crushing bone, lock onto its target. We now arrive at a pivotal shift in predatory strategy, where the power of the individual is magnified by the force of the collective. Welcome to the realm of the pack masters. Here, cooperation and communication transform the hunt, allowing predators to tackle prey far larger and more dangerous than any single member could alone. The grey wolf is the classic example. A wolf pack is a family bound by complex social ties and a clear hierarchy. This cohesion is their greatest weapon. When a wolf pack hunts, it's a symphony of coordinated action. They fan out, testing a herd's defenses, seeking a weakness. The young, the old, the unwell. The chase is strategic, not mindless. Lead wolves may fall back, fresher pack mates take over. They communicate with subtle body language, a flick of an ear, a glance, a change in gait. This shared intelligence lets a pack of 150 lb wolves bring down a 2,000 lb bison. In Africa, the painted wolf, the African wild dog, tells a similar story. They can exceed an 80% hunt success rate. Their edge is stamina and relentless cooperation. Hunts start with ritual greetings, psyching one another up. Once moving, they're a fluid, cohesive unit flowing across the savanna in pursuit of impala and wildebeest. Even the much-maligned spotted hyena shows pack power. The pack masters show us that unity is a force multiplier, turning hunters into an unstoppable force. We have now reached the upper echelon of the predator hierarchy. These are the heavyweights, creatures of immense power and formidable weaponry. They command their ecosystems with an aura of near invincibility, sovereigns of their domains rarely needing stealth or packs. The lion, the king of beasts, really embodies this principle. A large male lion is a walking fortress of muscle and ferocity. His roar can be heard for 5 miles. Lionesses do most of the cooperative hunts. The male's role is to defend the pride's territory against all challenges. When he joins hunts for massive prey, buffalo, young giraffe, his role is brute force, the final overwhelming anchor. In Asia, the tiger holds a similar solitary position of dominance. The largest of all big cats, a silent striped phantom. Its hunt is raw, explosive power, often ending in a terrifying high-speed charge and a killing bite. Its presence shapes the behavior of every other animal in its territory. Deer listen for its soft footfalls, boars sniff the air for its scent, even leopards give it a wide berth. Then there is the ancient power of the crocodile, a living fossil, perfected over millions of years. Submerged, only eyes and nostrils break the surface. Pure patience, it does not chase, it waits. When a wildebeest comes to drink, the explosion of water and jaws is instantaneous and final. The great bears, grizzly, polar bear, represent another peak of heavyweight power. A grizzly rising on its hind legs is awe-inspiring. It can kill a moose with a single swipe of its paw. These heavyweights sit at the very top of their food chains through sheer physical supremacy. A testament that sometimes overwhelming might is the only strategy that matters, the undisputed monarchs of their realms. At the absolute pinnacle of the pyramid, we find a category of animal that transcends mere physical dominance. These are the super predators. Their reign is built not just on strength, but on something far more potent. Superior intelligence, complex social structures, the ability to strategize and adapt in ways that other creatures simply cannot. The orca, or killer whale, is the undisputed master of the ocean. It is a predator of breathtaking intelligence and cultural complexity. Different pods specialize in hunting different prey, and they pass these unique techniques down through generations. Some pods have learned to create waves to wash seals from ice floes. Others will herd herring into tight bait balls, stunning them with tail slaps. And some, astonishingly, will risk beaching themselves to snatch sea lions from the shore. Orcas operate with a level of coordination that rivals a military unit, communicating with a complex language of clicks and whistles to orchestrate their kills. They can hunt great white sharks, the ocean's former apex. In the desolate Arctic, the polar bear stands as another super predator. While it possesses immense strength, its true advantage lies in its specialized intelligence for hunting in one of the harshest environments on Earth. It can detect a seal's breathing hole under 3 feet of snow and will wait, motionless, for hours or even days for the seal to surface. It's a master of its frozen world. Its dominance is a product of both brawn and a highly specialized brain. But one super predator has rewritten the rules for the entire planet, humanity. Armed not with claws or venom, but with tools and an unparalleled capacity for abstract thought, we've ascended to a position of global dominance. From the earliest spears that allowed us to hunt mammoths to the complex technologies that allow us to harvest the deepest oceans, we've systematically removed ourselves from the natural food chain. Brains often outrank brawn. Orcas coordinate kills. Humans change the food chain forever. And so our journey up the predator pyramid comes to a close. We've witnessed the cunning of the opportunist, the precision of the solo hunter, the unity of the pack, and the raw power of the heavyweights. Each tier is a masterclass in survival, but as we've seen at the very top, the ultimate advantage often comes not from muscle but from the mind. The most successful predators are often the most intelligent. The coordinated tactics of orcas and the adaptive strategies of polar bears demonstrate a level of cognition that sets them apart. Yet it is humanity that stands as the ultimate testament to this principle. Our ability to create tools to cooperate on a massive scale and to pass down complex knowledge has allowed us to influence every ecosystem on the planet. We are the only species that can decide the fate of others, to conserve or to destroy. This power places us in a position of immense responsibility. The self-aware apex at the top of a pyramid we now have the ability to topple. This hierarchy is not static. It is a dynamic and ever-shifting balance of power. As environments change and species adapt, new contenders may rise and old rulers may fall. The story of the predator is the story of life itself, a relentless, beautiful and often brutal push for dominance. Who would you put at the very top of the predator pyramid? Drop your ranking in the comments and subscribe to Beast Logic.